Time to shine our Friday night media spotlight on the highs and lows of media coverage over the past week. With us now, District Media Group President Beverly Hallberg and Newsbusters Managing Editor Curtis Houck. Welcome to both of you.
Good evening, Mike.
Good evening.
Beverly, your high is the liberal media challenging President Biden. From Maureen Dowd, quote, "It's 7 grandkids, Mr. President," to Fareed Zakaria asking the president about his age. Let's play it.
And I think a lot of people do watch you and are impressed, and they think you've been a great president. You've brought the economy back. You've restored relations with the world. But many of these people do say, and these are ardent supporters of yours, the next thing he should do is step aside and let another generation of Democrats take the baton.
Beverly, tell us about your highs.
Yeah, so this was definitely a high this week because the liberal media is finally starting to call out President Biden. Now, I will say Fareed Zakaria threw him a softball question first, saying how great of a president he was, before saying or asking whether or not he should let somebody else, someone in the younger generation of Democrats, take over. And, of course, also Maureen Dowd as well, who is rightly calling out President Biden for not acknowledging his 7th grandchild. He refers to 6, talks about talking to these grandchildren every day, but is not acknowledged his 7th grandchild. So what I see from this is pointing to 2 areas that are really bad for the president: relationship with Hunter and all the issues there, and his age, which is on full display on a daily basis. So they're finally getting to it. The question is, are they doing it because they're hoping another Democrat contender will sneak in? We'll have to wait and see.
Curtis, your high is even MSNBC liberal ex-Mueller deputy thinks the White House cocaine probe was a joke. Let's play it.
To me, the Secret Service here looks like they can't find a dead cow in a closet. I mean, this is really just not a sufficient investigation.
Curtis, your thoughts?
A rare moment of sanity on MSNBC, Mike. Andrew Weissman's never going to be confused with being a straight shooter per se. He's always been, again, a pit bull on all sorts of MSNBC shows, whether it's Stephanie Rule or Nicole Wallace's show. So when even he's like, they didn't interview anybody, there's no cameras, this is totally ridiculous. The cow in the dead closet has to be the quote of the week, quote of the month, early running for one of the funniest quotes of the year on cable news.
Beverly, your low is the ladies of The View saying Twitter is spreading misinformation. What about that?
Yeah, it is, and it's
be tricked anymore.
I joined too because it's not owned by Elon Musk, and that in itself is enough for me to join.
It's become so toxic, and this thread is connected to Instagram. And Instagram is a happy place.
Sorry, Beverly, go ahead.
Yeah, they are my low because of their lack of self-awareness. They were talking about the toxicity of Twitter, saying that it spreads misinformation, yet they do that on their show on a daily basis. It seems that the worst thing in their minds Elon Musk did to take down Twitter was to open it up to dialogue and free speech. They allow themselves to say what they want on their own show, but they don't think conservatives should have the same type of platform.
Curtis, your low is PBS arguing the Statue of Liberty is entangled with whiteness. Let's play it.
As you look at the Statue of Liberty today, as an American, do you regard it as an important symbol of our country, or do you feel it's a flawed symbol of our country?
I think it's both. I mean, I think it is an important symbol of our country, and it's a symbol of the ways in which freedom has often been entangled with whiteness.
Curtis, your thoughts?
Yeah, I wasn't sure, Mike, because I was told by Jim Acosta and the like under the last administration that the Statue of Liberty and the poem by Emma Lazarus at the base of it is on par or more important than our founding documents. I didn't really understand this. The host there, David Rubenstein, he's with Carlyle Group. He made his billions. He started out actually working for Jimmy Carter back in the day. So between those two things, that's why he's able to be on MSNBC or PBS there. Okay. You know, we did a study back in May and found that 85% of their coverage this year has been negative towards Republicans and 54% positive towards Democrats. And they've applied no progressives or far left labels to anything Democrats have done, but have done it nearly 24 times to Republicans. So the American people have to fund this and put up with this. It's about time the charade ends.
Curtis Houck, Beverly Hallberg, thanks so much. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, guys.